In today's meditation, we will focus in on removing the chakra structures as well as unifying the chakras into one core star and essentially ensuring that our chakra energy centers are being powered by our heart. So one thing I would say is definitely check in with your higher self. If this is something that you should be doing at this time, your higher self will let you know. A really easy way to check in with your higher self is through muscle testing to see if this chakra removal and unification process is aligned with your path at this time. So what we'll do is we'll first start by removing the chakras, and just to be clear, we're not removing your energy centers. We're actually just removing the things that separate your energy, because right now your chakras are separating your energy, and our idea is to actually create more of a pillar of light or one direct source where your energy can come from. And our heart space is an extreme field of intelligence, and so essentially, we would source our energy field through our torus field instead of having our energy separated by different siphons and cones, which is what's currently going on with the traditional chakra system. So we will start by removing those siphons and cones, reclaiming any energy that was siphoned, and focusing on sourcing our energy field through our heart space or our core star. And then we'll close out with a chakra unification decree. And this might be a good meditation to actually verbalize as well. So instead of just taking in the meditation, whenever you're able to try to actually say the words, because a lot of this is asserting your sovereignty and nobody can do that for you, right? So I'm going to support with leading this meditation, and yet you are a co-creator and collaborator in this because this is your energy, right? So I highly encourage you to say these words along with me, okay? All right, and so let's connect for a second with our heart space. And if we can envision that there is a green rose right at our heart space. And we're going to take a deep breath in and release. And as we intentionally breathe from our heart space, we can envision that this green rose begins to bloom and blossom, growing larger and larger, until we notice that this green rose is beginning to radiate an emerald light. And this emerald ray of light grows stronger and stronger, more and more luminescent, until this emerald ray of light completely covers from 6 inches above our head to 6 inches beneath our feet. And the beam of light is emerging on all sides until it becomes this green torus field. And we want to be enveloped in this green torus field, this field of unconditional love, throughout the course of this meditation and chakra unification process. And so, if you could repeat after me, if it feels convenient for you to do, I proclaim my authority to do with my energy as I so desire. And verbalize my liberation from programmed narratives about the chakras that has come from anywhere other than my true self. I choose to embody unification and oneness on all realms and dimensions. And today, in this now moment, I choose to dissolve all barriers related to separation and compartmentalization as it relates to my energy field. And I choose to come back to the heart of Source. I choose to command my chakras to dissolve, eliminating all barriers to oneness and unity. I connect now with what has been known as my root chakra and choose to dissolve this root chakra in this now moment, releasing all siphons, all portals, all cones. And I channel the energy known as my root chakra into Heart of Source, into my fifth dimensional heart space. I connect with what has been known as my sacral chakra and choose to dissolve all separation, all filters, all cones, all energy siphons, and all portals, and unify this energy with the heart of Source in my fifth dimensional heart space. I choose to dissolve what has typically been known as my solar plexus chakra and remove all barriers, all cones, all siphons, all portals, and choose to unify what has been known as my solar plexus directly into the heart of Source, my fifth dimensional heart space. I choose to connect with what has traditionally been known as my heart chakra and to remove all cones, all siphons, all portals, any barriers or armoring, and completely tap in with the heart of Source and my fifth dimensional heart space. I choose to connect with the energy formerly known as my throat chakra and to remove all barriers, all siphons, all cones, all portals, and to dissolve this chakra and completely merge this energy into my fifth dimensional heart space, also known as my heart of Source. I choose to dissolve what has been formerly known as my third eye chakra and to remove all cones, all siphons, all portals, all barriers, and to channel this energy directly into my heart of Source or my fifth dimensional heart chakra. I choose to dissolve the area that has been traditionally known as my crown chakra and remove all siphons, all cones, all portals, all filters, and channel this energy directly into the heart of Source, or my fifth dimensional heart space. I choose to channel all chakras above my crown space directly into the heart of Source, and to collapse all barriers, all cones, all siphons, and all portals. I choose to connect with any chakras under my tailbone and under my feet and remove all veils of separation, all cones, all siphons, all portals, and channel all of this energy directly into the heart of Source, also known as my fifth dimensional heart space. I choose to embrace the unified field in this now moment. I command that all energy that has ever been siphoned through any of the chakras to return to the center of my energetic body for me and only me to use as I desire. And so take a moment here to reclaim your energy. So starting with your root chakra, feel around to see if there's any root chakra energy that has been siphoned. If so, where? Call it back to you, bringing it back to the heart of Source. Calling on the energy from your sacral chakra, bringing it back to the heart of Source. Calling on the energy from the solar plexus, bringing it back to the heart of Source. And you're noticing that your source, your heart of Source is growing more and more powerful as you bring back and call back this energy. Calling back the energy in your heart space, calling back the energy in your throat, calling back the energy in your third eye, calling back the energy in your crown, calling back the energy from all upper chakras and all lower chakras, growing and expanding the glow from the heart of Source. Feeling your light becoming more and more powerful as you embrace and embody the light. Envision that the once lost energy is culminating from all corners of the universe into a sphere of undifferentiated light, pouring back into your center, your heart center. Imagine that as you reclaim this energy, your own great central sun begins to shine before you, and you embody the sun. And envision that any other barriers of separation, any other divides, just immediately go into your heart of Source. Next, we command that the Kundalini snake leave our spine immediately and permanently, banished into the void, clearing any remaining obstructions and blockages to our pillar of light in this now moment. We envision that any snake-like structures just immediately exits our spine, out of our tailbone, going through the galactic gateway to be cared for and dealt with. And we can just envision that there is a white flame that purifies our spinal column. And we just run this white flame a few times, clearing any residue from this false Kundalini snake. We now command all energetic insertions, traps, and artifices dissolve at once, freeing my entire energy field to flow in perfect harmony and coherence. I now seal my energy field across all lifetimes, timelines, and dimensions from any attempts at chakra reinsertion by anyone other than myself, and in no state of mind other than the light of fully intentional, conscious awareness. And so next we're going to focus in on the next part of this process, which is this chakra unification. And as you say these words, envision that your heart of source is glowing, just glowing all around you so that you are embodying this brilliant pillar of light. I breathe in light through the center of my heart, opening my heart into a beautiful ball of light, allowing myself to expand. I breathe in light to the center of the legacy in the middle of my sacrum, opening the legacy into a beautiful ball of light. I move the legacy into my heart, allowing myself to expand. I breathe in light to the heart of the legacy, allowing the light to expand, encompassing my throat chakra and my solar plexus chakra into one unified field of light within, through, and around my body. I breathe in light to the heart of the legacy, allowing the light to expand, encompassing my third eye chakra and my navel chakra into one unified field of light within, through, and around my body. I breathe in light to the heart of the legacy, allowing the light to expand, encompassing my crown chakra and base chakra into one unified field of light within, through, and around my body. I breathe in light to the heart of the legacy, allowing the light to expand, encompassing my astral, electromagnetic, and causal bodies into one unified field of light within, through, and around my body. I breathe in light to the heart of the legacy, allowing the light to expand, encompassing my alpha chakra, 8 inches above my head, and my omega chakra, 8 inches below my spine. Within, through, and around my body, into the astral, electromagnetic, and causal bodies, perfectly attuning them into one unified field of light. I create the kingdom. I am a unity of light. We're going to take a moment here to take a couple of intentional breaths, breathing in, holding, and releasing, breathing in, holding, and releasing. We're going to connect back to that heart of source, and we're going to envision that heart of source begins to spin like a torus field, a very large donut surrounding us, creating a vortex, enabling us to embody a pillar of light, and that vortex becomes its own web of light, a diamond web of light, shimmering, glistening, connecting us to the crystalline grid, connecting us to the planetary hologram, connecting us from the vertical axis, from the horizontal axis, from the diagonal axis, from the spiral, until all we see is light, until all we are is light, until all life circumstances are light. are the embodied divine light. And so it is.